When you look good, you feel good, everything changes. My name is Kay McCunis. Here at Beyoutiful, we do many different services. I always say balancing from the inside out. We have a service for everyone. I mean, you could be 15 and come get a facial. I mean, there's lots of things you can do, and really educating. There's some things that I wish we were all taught in high school that we don't even know. Don't sleep on your back. Don't drink out of a straw. You know, don't face plant when you sleep. All these things that we do, it's all about educating somebody. So if you learn nothing else, you'll learn about all the things that tips and tricks to make things work better. What I usually tell patients is that we call this place a studio. It's not a medical clinic, it's a studio. Why is it a studio? Because everybody's a piece of art. So when you walk through our studio, all the art that you see, we've done. So I always say beauty and art come together.
I was at wit's end, trying to find someone who knew about skin and someone who knew about Black skin, which was very important to me. And so when I met Kay, she was a ray of sunshine, and she was like, don't worry about it, I got you, I'm gonna fix you up. It's been history ever since. Everywhere she goes, I follow her, I trust her with my skin. My daughter also comes here as well, so I have my daughter come here for facials as well.
My skin is really thin because I take steroids, so that's a real crucial thing with being afraid to do anything to yourself. And Kay's so down to earth, you instantly bond to her. And she just said, I got you, girl.
So when somebody comes in, what I usually say is my job is to make you feel more educated when you leave than when you came. I go through all the Botox 101, I go through fillers 101. This is kind of the way it's supposed to be because my job is to educate you.
She is one of the top when it comes to injectables, but also just medical aesthetics or beauty aesthetics in general.
She's not gonna sell you something you don't need. I mean, when I come in, I know what I want, but she'll tell me, maybe you shouldn't try all that. Maybe you should just do this today. She's great. I don't know. She just has a great technique. She's easy to talk to. She really listens to what you want.
A patient calls, schedules the appointment. They come in, we take a series of pictures. Then I go through the whole consultation process. I ask them, tell them, this is how I do it here. We, consult. We look at everything that's going on with you. We discuss what your concerns are, and then we discuss what we see. And then I write everything out. And then I might treat them that day. It just depends. Then what we do is I always schedule a 2-week consultation. I make time for everybody with that 2-week consultation. At that point, that 2-week mark, I usually schedule a 3 to 4 month if it's to retreat for toxin, because that's when your muscles wake back up. So I want to make sure we're retreating that.
I think Kay is phenomenal. Either with Botox or filler or anything of that nature, it's always been smooth. I've always loved it. I've referred everyone to her.
I literally got a promotion in about a year that I've been seeking for a number of years, just because I was back to myself.
Kay's goal is, her approach is to be natural. She doesn't want someone to look at you and know you've had something done.
Here at Beyoutiful, we definitely make our relationships are very authentic. Like I said, they all always have my cell phone number. Everybody can reach me at any given time. They don't have an answering service that they get somebody and there's an emergency or a problem. I want to make sure everybody feels comfortable and they know that I know what I'm talking about, balancing from the inside out. I want to do all of it, figure out where the source of the problem is and fix the source, and then start basically kind of working on that as you go.
With Kay, it's just like, she tells you the truth in regards to what she thinks you need, and I love it. And then it's just like one of those things where it's just, you tell her what budget you want to stay within. If you are trying to stay within a budget as well, and she's like, okay, that's cool. She'll come back in a couple of weeks and we'll go from there if you need more.
So I'm extremely passionate about the job I do and how I treat my patients. I'm passionate about human relationships, period. I think that's just huge.
And she knows a lot about what she's doing. My God, she trains a ton of people in Houston to do this.
I train my competitors. I think that if we are strong as a team, and if there's issues and concerns, we can consult each other as a team in the same city. It's huge.
It's easy to get in and out. Just call, make an appointment. The girls at the front are awesome. They'll work me in if they're really busy. They just make it really easy. I enjoy coming here.
And that's why I really hand choose everybody that works here as well.
There's all sorts of different people. There's not just one specific person. I've got young people like myself from, early 20s all the way. I think our oldest patient's like 85.
So if you're a man, if you're a woman, if you're, anybody that walks and talks, come in for the consultation. The consultations are complimentary. And I do that for the simple fact that I want to share my knowledge. And it's nice to be able to go to someone with whatever you do that is excited to tell you about it.
We all have our own definition of beauty. That social media and the media really kind of skews what that looks like. Kay wants to bring it to the forefront. What you seek to achieve is not what I seek to achieve. And sometimes there's only little things that you need. There's times I get facials and the next morning I wake up and I literally have text messages that say, Kay, I look so beautiful. But the day before, I didn't feel that way. So I'm really happy that she's here. I'll continue to come. I'll continue to refer people to her as well.
And we're not just good at it, we're professionals at it. We're amazing.